Let's go!
Hey guys, it's Retrohead here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you the second and final video that is actually filmed mostly at my holiday. So if you didn't see my last video, I recently went on holiday to Thorpe Forest Holidays in Thetford. And on my last video I went to the Thetford CEX, but this time I actually went to CEX in Bury St Edmunds. And there was some really good pickups to be had there. I really like the Bury St Edmunds CEX. It's one that I do try and go to quite a bit, because they always seem to have stuff that I'm after to add to my collection. So like I said, all of the pickups from Bury today will be shown at the holiday. So this is the last you'll see of me in the games room. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, please subscribe. But without further ado, let's go to Bury St Edmunds. So here I am outside CEX in Bury St Edmunds. As I said, I absolutely love this CEX, as they always have some really good stuff. But now let's go inside and see what they have, to see what I can add to the collection. This is quite a big CEX store, so it's quite a good size, which is really good. So here they have some amiibos, and I'll pause the video here. I actually got really excited because I thought all of these were sealed. But it was a real shame because they actually weren't all sealed. Only one of them was sealed, the rest were just opened but still had their packaging. But I thought I might as well pick up the one sealed one, it was quite a cheap one as well. So I was really pleased to pick up a sealed amiibo. But that is not the only pickup I got today. I also got a couple of GameCube games I've been after for absolutely ages. So that was CEX Bury St Edmunds. Now let's go back to the Forest Holidays Lodge and have a look at those pickups. So I'm back from CEX and I'm still at my Forest Holidays Lodge, which you can see I'm filming in now. I'm really enjoying filming here because it's just a little bit different from where I normally film in the games room. But as I said, went to CEX in Bury St Edmunds and picked up some really cool bits. And in my opinion, a couple of absolute bargains as well. And I'll also show you a couple of charity shop finds I had at the end. So the first thing is a pickup that my dad actually had. If you're not familiar with the channel, I collect for Nintendo, PlayStation, Atari and Neo Geo. And my dad collects exclusively for Sega. So he bought this Dreamcast controller in the box, as you can see here. But obviously CEX don't give you the option to price this as boxed. So this was just an added bonus that it was in its box. And this was only £8. Now as you can see, the box isn't in the greatest condition, but that is just such a bargain, I think, for a Dreamcast controller in the box. Now it doesn't have the manual or anything, but that doesn't matter, it's just a bonus that it was actually in the box. But this is really cool inside as well, as you can see here. It's a little bit faded, but it's in pretty good condition. But he's already got multiple Dreamcast controllers, he mainly bought it for the box. Which, like I said, isn't in the greatest condition, but for £8, it's just a really cheap, really cool item. Now, as you can see, I absolutely love the Dreamcast branding. I love the blue and how simple it is. I think it still looks like really modern. Like, this could be released today, and in my opinion, look really good. But for £8, I thought that was a great pickup to start off the CEX hunt. So next thing I bought is something that I don't buy very often, and that is an amiibo. Now, I only bought this because it was sealed, and it was really cheap. So that is, and I think I'm saying this right, Cyrus from Animal Crossing. So I remember playing Animal Crossing New Leaf a lot. I really liked that game. I bought it when it came out. And I believe that Cyrus and another character, one that looks quite similar and is pink. But this is a sealed amiibo, which are quite collectible, and it was only £4. So there's no way I wasn't picking this up. I love the branding on the amiibo stuff, and the detailing on the figures is absolutely incredible. So I was really pleased to pick this up for only £4. As I think that is such a good price. I know this isn't a very collectible amiibo, but just the fact that it's an amiibo and sealed, I thought that was a great pickup. Now, if you're not familiar with the channel, I'm also going for the full UK PAL GameCube set. And I picked up 2 more games to add to that collection, which is getting rarer and rarer to find. They did also have one more that I need. I also need Barnyard for the GameCube, but sadly that had a ripped front cover and no manual, but these two are both complete and in pretty good condition. So the first one I'll show you this one first. We have Open Season on the GameCube. Now I know absolutely nothing about this game. I'm guessing Open Season is some kind of kids animated film. I don't know much about it. I'm going to read you a little bit on the back. Play it wild. Play as Boog and Elliot in this outrageous game based on the new movie Open Season. Team up with all your favourite characters and put Timberline Forest back under nature's control. So like I said, I don't really know anything about this game. It was only £15 and it's complete, and for a GameCube game that I need for only 15 quid complete is pretty good now. I also really like the spine on this. I really like the GameCube games that have quite colourful spines. The other one does as well, so I was really pleased to pick this up. As you can see inside, completely the manual. The disc has got some light surface scratching on, but it will play absolutely fine. I'm not worried about that. As I said, I was just really pleased to pick this up, as this is not a GameCube game you see very often. And the other game I have is one that you really don't see very often, and that is SpongeBob Creature of the Krusty Krab. Now, there is quite a few games on the GameCube that have SpongeBob in, and I don't have any of them apart from this one yet. I think there's about 6, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm on holiday right now, so I don't actually have my list of games on me, but I knew I didn't have this one, because I don't have any SpongeBob games, only this one now. And I don't really know much about SpongeBob. It was never a sort of cartoon I really watched. So it does look quite good. I have always been quite drawn to it, I've just never really watched it. So I'll read you a bit about on the back about this one as well. So we have play in 9 bizarre and unusual worlds. Journey through the belly of the massive bullworm. Blast through space on a wild rocket rodeo ride. Escape from the clutches of giant plankton and defeat plankton goons on the rooftops of Bikini Bottom. So this does look pretty good. I'm really intrigued. I'm definitely going to be trying this out when I get home and I actually can use a GameCube. As you can see, this one's also got a really colourful spine, which I really do like. So I'm really pleased to pick this up and add it to the collection. And it was only £18, which again is quite a bit, but not much for a game that I don't have now. You can see, complete and in really, really good condition. The disc has got some super light surface scratching on, but nothing that won't play, so I was really pleased to pick that one up as well. And as I said, I have a couple of charity shop finds to show you. Nothing too crazy, but a couple of pretty cool games. So the first game is a PS1 game, nothing exciting at all, and that is Actua Golf. Now I bought this because it was only £1.50 and it's a complete in-box PS1 game. I absolutely love collecting for the PS1. This is just one that I didn't have for only £1.50, so I couldn't resist picking it up. Now, I'll show you inside. It's in pretty good condition inside. The manual is absolutely massive on this one. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I believe my dad has this in his Saturn collection. I'm not actually sure, but I do think he has this. And we have the disc here as well. Very, very light surface scratching on the disc, but it's not too bad at all. For only £1.50, I was really, really pleased to pick it up. So this, again, is not a game that I see overly often. I'm not massively into golf, but again, just couldn't resist this PS1 game. And finally, we have a complete in-box PSP game, and that is Gran Turismo. This again was only £1.50, and I already have this game in my collection. This game trades in CEX for £3, which is only doubling my money, which I normally like to make a little bit more than that. If I'm spending £1.50, I like it to trade in for like at least 4, but I might well trade this in, I'm not too worried. But the main reason why I bought this is I already have it, and I have it on Platinum. But if we look inside, the manual is in really, really nice condition. And I know the manual on my copy is in pretty rough condition. So I will definitely be swapping out the manual for my one. I'll just put my old one back in this one. Might trade this one in for £3. Not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet. But it was a bargain, only £1.50. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and please subscribe. And also, I've got to say, I'm just really, really enjoying filming at this Forest Holidays. If you've not been watching my videos, I'm actually in Forest Holidays in Thorpe Forest. And it's absolutely lovely. It's in Thetford, and I've got to say, I've done quite a bit of game hunting while I've been here. And Thetford is an absolutely great spot for game hunting, as there's quite a few CEXs nearby. There's one CEX in Thetford, Bury St Edmunds, Newmarket, some ones that are quite close. And there's also some really, really good gaming shops around here. So if you're looking for a spot to stay while game hunting, Thetford might be a pretty good option. And also, I'll show you the view right now out the window that I've got. As you can see, I've got the hot tub right next to me, which is absolutely awesome. And the view in the trees is absolutely lovely. I love my nature as well, and I've seen some really cool nature here. I've seen deers. I saw a baby muntjac deer, which was pretty cool. I've seen blue tits, grey tits, nuthatches, some really good birds as well. Today's end screen gameplay is probably going to be SpongeBob Creature of the Krusty Krab, so I'm really looking forward to playing this game. As I said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!
I'm a master mechanic! Just call me SpongeBob, demolitions expert.